Alright, cool. So we're gonna start part 5 now, and the first character is Giorno Giovanna.
Giorno Giovanna. I'm gonna go first. You know what
Go
I'm
for
saying?
it.
Giorno Giovanna, I believe, in my honest opinion, is a B tier character.
See, I would
I like his.
say B, but I think because of Requiem, A, personally.
Mm-mm. Definitely B.
Nah.
Yeah, I think
I know
ASAP.
his Requiem is good. Don't get me wrong, but Giorno without his stand is very so oppressive with the projectiles, and then for some reason, his reloops is not properly balanced because he can do it more than twice.
I say from experience when I'm fighting him, Giorno has no counterplay when someone rushes him down. His counter is very slow. It's pretty useless, honestly. His projectiles are really good, which is not that's not a lie, but unfortunately he's one of the characters that suffer from if you hit him, the projectiles just automatically disappear off the screen. Only few characters have that ability where the projectiles will stay even after they get hit. His damage is very mediocre, like with stand and without stand. And unfortunately, he's a character that suffers from one thing that actually hurts him. He doesn't want to use bar. He could use bar if he wants to, but the whole point of playing Giorno is
to go into Requiem,
and that's what's hurt. That hurts him.
and his gameplay forces you to use setups in the way that you have to build meter safely.
Yeah.
Which is very jarring. I agree. I'll say B then. But Requiem is
also-
very powerful because it can negate
Requiem-
combos.
Well, unfortunately, with the new patch, they nerfed it. They buffed it and nerfed it because he had an unblockable setup with Gold Experience Requiem. If he did a dash, he pressed B and did the fireball afterwards, it was an automatic hit. Now, with the patch that's coming out on Monday, if you do the B, then the fireball, you'll actually block it now. So it's not an unblockable setup no more. They took that away. But they buffed his dash, where his dash, he could immediately do actions the moment he dashes. So, but we have to see that on Monday until we get the patch to see what happens.
So we're
I
doing
can't
this
wait for
according to the new patch. If that's the case, my girl Trish. Alright, we're not gonna talk about it until we get there. We're not gonna talk about it until we
wait
get there.
till we get her. Wait till we get there. One character at a damn time.
Yeah, but for now, Jono is definitely a B tier character. Even
Alright,
with
cool.
Gold Experience Requiem, he's B. Hardcore B.
I'm gonna put him in B tier. Cool. Alright, next. Bruno. I'm not gonna say his name. Buturati.
Bucharati.
Buturati.
I
Man,
would
got
say
him in
high
low
A.
A or B.
High
No,
No,
based on
he's A. Solid, 100% solid A.
his mobility is beautiful, and his buttons are great.
Beautiful, yes.
Ability, he has mobility, he has buttons. His buttons, all
Range.
the buttons are good. His range is good, combos are good. He has a command
Super, the hits
air.
grounded.
Has a command air that could follow up into a bootleg aerial rave. He does good damage if you know how to do his combos. He's pretty solid, and he has a revive. Yeah, people say the revive is not that great,
That is
but you'd be
true.
surprised. It could
It
come in
saves a lot
clutch.
of people.
Yeah. It saves on so many people. I hate revives, bro.
So it's clutch. He and his GHA it actually is OTG. He can hit it in combo and OTG. So he could do the hard knockdown and then just do the special afterwards and does it hard.
And then on top of that,
I
he has a
believe-
projectile.
That's
Yeah.
true. Projectiles zip around the stage quickly. He has a teleport.
Right.
I believe his revive doesn't cost meter because you could cost 1 meter at least. She
One
needs
bar.
1 meter to do it, but I don't think
Yeah.
he needs it at all. Same with Jonathan, he needs meter to do it, but he has to actually activate it. So, solid A character.
Yeah.
Let's leave him there. Alright, cool. Next, Guido Mista. He has been nerfed. So let's see.
Even
Guido
after
is
the
a
nerf-
really slept on character.
I say A
He's a
tier.
really slept on character. I got him in B though. He's really slept on, but he's B for me.
He's hard B, and he
Hard
has
B.
he has too much factors. Unfortunately, that goes against him in this game where he wants to zone, but his zoning game also gets crippled by the fact that he doesn't have a durable projectile for a character who is a zoner and a gunner. He could actually get outzoned by other people better, which is funny.
He has to keep reloading.
That
Yeah.
too. Also, he doesn't hit hard, and that's the problem. And how Jojo was made, this fighting game in general, if you don't hit hard from an outskate, that determines your tier. And he requires meter. He has bar. He does have a DP, unsafe of course. His command low is very slow. He requires a lot of resources to actually do big damage. And even when he does the big damage, he can nerf himself if he has 4 bullets because of his gimmick in the anime. His stand is alright, but it's you're not really setting up this the pistols to do swaggy stuff because at the end of the day people are going to rush you down. He doesn't have the time to set up like Mariah. Mariah has that option. Unlike him, if he's trying to set up, that could get him killed. He wants to just either store the bullet, shoot you, and then keep doing it over and over again. And after his nerf, he's B. It's solid. He's just a B tier character, unfortunately.
Alright, that's fine. He's B. See, I'm basing everything based on because I don't use him. So it's what it is. Alright, Narancia.
Oh man, he is trash.
He used to be top tier. He's I'm not saying trash, but he's definitely not. He dropped he went from
he dropped off the map. He dropped off the map.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, even in the right hands, he still does good damage. It's not that he's bad, but he's officially a low B character. Not even B. He's low B because he doesn't do the damage like he did before. Nerfed his DP where he can't cancel it. Still is one of the hardest characters to do certain combos within the game as a whole. His buttons are okay. What gives him an advantage is that no one can counter him because his buttons are all counterable. Yeah. But he does have one of the hardest hidden GHAs in the game, so he still could take a chunk from his GHA alone. And he does have a decent HHA because it does it actually OTGs and it pushes people away from him. His whole gimmick is zoning anyways. He does have a strong zone game. But he lost a lot of his power after that the first update this game got. He got nerfed.
They butchered him.
They butchered him hard. But he's still good, but he's not a king anymore. Put it that way.
Alright, so what, beta?
I'd say low B. I like B, low B. Yeah.
Because his projectile's still mad annoying, but you can 2 combos and he's dead.
Yeah, and they nerfed his life. I forgot about that. Yes, definitely.
His health as well.
Yeah, 2 combos and he's dead, bro. He's just gone.
No more Tejos then. Alright, next, Fugo. I'll put him in B, personally.
I got Fugo. I want to say Fugo. I want to give Fugo A, but I know
his install is very good, but I find it's very hard to get in with him. Very hard.
That's his major weakness. It's hard to get in with him, but once he's in, his combos, he actually hits really hard. But it requires poison, of course. His poison stacks could make he can take 800, 900 free if he hits you. But
he does so much damage.
Poison.
But I have to say he's a B tier character also because due to the fact that like you said, it's hard for him to get in. His buttons are not that great. Honestly, they're good, but they're not great. His stand is pretty typical of a bruiser stand. It's like, think of Jotaro, but with a poison gimmick. Has a command grab, which is cool, but it could be very predictable to punish. He does get the resolve mode, so once he gets that mode, he gets the armor. He actually is very dangerous when he has that, because he can start eating hits to fight you. But it requires him to be dying, and he's already killing himself with his combos with his own poison. So he's a B tier character. I mean, we could go into more detail, but the truth is, when it comes down to it, he's pretty average. Good damage, but everything else about him is average.
All right, the man himself. Alright, cool. It's Diavolo. Yeah, we know next match is getting destroyed.
I haven't read the notes, but from what y'all telling me, if he's then damn, because I thought Diavolo was already mid to begin with. I never thought he was a high tier character at all.
I was gonna put him in 8 personally. I'm not putting him in the patch.
We could talk. I mean, let's see. Very fast buttons, definitely fast buttons. Great damage from combos. Very good dash. Has one of the best dashes in the game.
Invincible dash. Goes through a lot of moves and projectiles.
Yeah, what's it called? He has the hardest hit encounter in the game, I believe. If he catches it. Let's see. Stupid HHA. But for those that don't know it, his HHA is really good at it. It disables Styles dodge for you, so you can't SD once he does it. So you could do your style dodge by the normal way, but if you try to do the manual one, he takes it away temporarily till his bar is done.
And then
But
it's hard to hit him when he's in that mode.
90% GHA counter.
But problem with him also is that if you could play neutral against him, like if you could keep him out, he has legit no way to come in besides doing the typical dash forward and jump, dash back and jump back and jump dash forward. He's that's his whole thing. But his buttons are oppressive, and that's what reason why people put him up there. Like he could literally just hard knockdown jump C when I believe he's in without the stand. I'm not a pro, but I think it's hard knockdown without the stand. But after he gets that, he gets 300-400% combos free. He hits like a truck. Then I guess that's why people put him in A. But I personally think he's B because I never had any problems with Diavolos. But again, I'm a Joseph. Joseph doesn't really have a lot of problems to begin with.
I got problems with him because I got to be in his face 24/7. I have to be in his face 24/7.
I would yield and say he could be an A tier character just on his damage and his toolkit alone. But then after the patch on Monday, we truly see what he is.
Alright, so based on this patch, I'm gonna put him in A. But the next patch, I know all of his frames are being nerfed. He's gonna
reduced.
Be
all of
character.
this stuff is just saying reduced straight down the line.
But we're not doing the next patch, so for now he's A. I'm gonna leave him up there. Okay, so we got the new characters. Trish. My girl. Not the new patch. Not the new patch.
Oh.
So I'm gonna put her in C.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm being harsh. She's not trash, but no damage. No damage.
Bubble does no damage.
Very horrible buttons. Literally have no range with her buttons.
Her best button is jump C. I think she has the best jump C in the game. With stand.
Yeah, but she has a 2M that knocks you down. And her 2M is only useful if the jump C hits. She's the one character in the game that relies on a weird beat. Everyone is usually ABC. She is AC, and then something else. So you have to get that in your muscle memory. Her special doesn't even hit that hard. Her OTG doesn't even hit that hard. She has a taunt combo that actually does a lot of damage if you can catch it, and it's not hard to catch, of course. But even if you catch it, it's one time, pretty much. And man, no, she's a C tier character. She's not horrible like Iggy. No, it's without the lack of damage and the lack of horrible buttons that require micro dashes with all her combos. She's very
But after this patch, I feel like she might move up because it's straight down the line, increased damage and increased hitbox. So I'm thinking
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, but for now, I can definitely see her in C right now.
Yeah, C tier.
Alright, so C, next is Ghaccio. Alright, next is Prosciutto.
Man, they touched that character up. Oh man.
They like Narancia, they're not king anymore. They nerfed a lot of their normals, they nerfed their damage, they have a lot of lag in some of their moves now. Unfortunately, he's better in stand mode still, and even when he's in stand mode, it's not as oppressive as it used to be. If I remember, don't quote me on this, but I believe he lost the the bar used to go down slower. Now it goes down faster for the opponent after they get touched with his gimmick. Let's see, his damage for his level 3 got scaled because before the patch, it was doing dumb damage. It pretty much could TOD you back in the day. Now it actually scales now. He got crap buttons when he's with Pesci, but when he's a stand, he has better buttons. But the problem is that he doesn't dish it out like he used to anymore. Think Narancia. He was king, but then he got nerfed. Now he's okay now. He's still a B tier character. Pretty much. Very B.
Just nerfing the mafia.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I got him there too. He's still annoying. Well, he's not as annoying as he used to be because he used to be on the ground forever when he touched you.
Yeah. Pick you back up like 4 times in a row.
Yeah. But now you don't do that no more.
So we got the ice skater himself, Ghaccio, or whatever you pronounce his
Uh,
name. I'll put him
Got you.
in
Yeah.
ooh,
A.
He's an A tier character, hands down. Um, Even actually outside of the stand, especially with the new patch, they buffed that. When he's outside the stand, they actually buffed that mode.
I heard,
He has
but
some.
outside stand mode is pretty useless besides the command grab.
No, outside stand mode, he has the fastest buttons in the game. Like you can just spam 2B all day, cause it comes out instantaneously. It disrupts everything, and his D alone outside of stand mode, it's like Stroheim's. Like you know how he punches, they punch at an angle, but he has the. He reminds me of what's the girl from Street Fighter, the one with the ice? Gil, the secretary.
Uh, wait, say that again?
The girl from Street Fighter, you know the one with the ice?
Colin.
Colin.
I love me
Remember,
some
and
Colin.
like when Colin gets that away, when she does her awakening mode in Street Fighter, she gets the extra range with her hands with ice. Ghaccio has that naturally as his normal buttons without stand.
Yeah.
And he hits from far, and people underestimate it. But when he's in stand mode, of course, he's better. Of course, he has a runaway. He has a hard knockdown fireball, all versions. All of them hard knockdown. Has taunt combos that leads to 80% life, even despite, he does it once. It still hurts like hell. He has set up tools where he can put ice on the floor and set you up and move you around when he hard knocks down you. He has very oppressive buttons, crossover, jump B, very long reach and C's. He has a even though it looks slow, that overhead is actually pretty fast and safe on block, which is funny.
Double jump.
He has a command low, command high. He's good across the board. He probably, if you have to give him the weakness, his only weakness is that his HHA sucks. Like it's useful in certain situations, but it's not really that good. You just want to hit the GHA all the time with him.
That's right.
And
One other thing with his GHA, if you play on PS4, the combo for it always misses. If you play on the PS5 because the frames are faster, you always hit the combo.
damn, that sucks. Yeah, I say he's a solid A character, like definitely an A character. There's no way you could put him down in B. He's up there.
All right. He's A above Joseph. All right, next. The menace himself, Risotto Nero.
Risotto S tier.
Actually, wait. He's DLC. That's a separate tennis.
Okay, all right. Even so, I still stand by what I said. S tier.